Hi, Blackwyrm Publishing. We're actually expanding into writable map systems. So what we have is we have two different sizes, and they're similar to the standard grid maps in that you can use wet erase markers and put write different items on there, or different notations. Like, okay, is there a breach in the hall? Boom, we're going to breach the hall. We're actually expanding out, and we're going to do a Kickstarter to attempt to get a production run going for regular distribution. And not only are we going with spaceships, we're also going to expand into fantasy. We're expanding into fantasy, steampunk, and modern genres. Just kind of hitting a couple of different maps and seeing what people like the most. We try to make the most reusable maps that we can, so that they're the most bang for your buck. And also we do various different game books. We started off with games, and then we're also doing fiction. So we do a lot of different fiction books. We do generally eclectic fiction. We do not only science fiction and fantasy, we do mystery, we have romance authors. And another thing that we're going into also is we're going into some Christian books, and we're trying to go into that market as well.
Okay. Let me see some of your Christian books.
Okay.
You want to talk about them? Or?
Like God Loves the Freaks, and it's a guide about subculture ministry. Essentially, it's about how do you actually have a ministry with people who are in a it's kind of a different type of society from mainstream necessarily. I know John, you were reading some of it a little bit. Did you want to talk about it? Or?
I only read just a little bit of it.
Okay.
No, you have another book here, Faith in Gaming. What's that one about?
Well, this is actually a relatively new book, and I'm essentially a new partner in Blackwyrm, so I'm in charge of the gaming area. I'm going to be in charge of the gaming area. Dave, one of the other partners, is in charge of this, and essentially it's about stating that gaming and faith and religion and spirituality, they don't have to be separate. For a very long time, there's been a bad rap.
Oh yeah.
Gamers and gaming. And for example, Dave, one of the partners of Blackwyrm, he's essentially the head of the Christian Gamers Guild. They have hundreds of people who attend services at Gen Con, during the time. And so it's about how things don't have to be separate. They don't have to be hostile. They can be, live in a world where, and if you want to, talk about different types of, say, morality and such, you can use gaming for that. You can use it as an educational item. You can use it, just to demonstrate what your faith is, if you wish to do it that way. So that's one of the things that we're doing with the Blackwyrm Productions. And like I said, then we have a bunch of different types of things. We have a lot of hero system games, and then we're also expanding into Savage games. So we're doing some combined products. We're just testing the waters with that, and just seeing what we can get with it.
Okay, well, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Joe. Thanks.